remembering a fallen firefighter as hundreds turn out for the funeral of Jerry Ledoux. Firefighters from near and far in our area this noontime to honor one of their brothers.
It's been nearly a week now since Jerry Ledoux lost his life trying to save another. Now, the morning began at the Eau Claire Funeral Home in Fall River, where firefighters lined up to escort Ledoux's flag-draped coffin as they made their way to the funeral mass at St. Teresa's Church in Tiverton.
And we have this live look now from News Chopper 12 at the flag-draped casket here. It is the procession that the News Chopper 12 is flying over that is taking Lieutenant Ledoux to his final resting place.
And we're going to give you a look now at Notre Dame Cemetery in Fall River. That's where Ledoux will be buried soon. You're still taking a look here from News Chopper 12. Now, for more on this funeral, let's go live to Eyewitness News reporter Jared Holbrook. He is standing by outside St. Teresa's Church.
Mike, right now, hundreds of firefighters, police officers, family and friends are all heading to Notre Dame Cemetery right over here. The fire department tells us there are about 2,500 people here today. His gear is loaded on the back of a fire truck he used to ride on while answering the call to help. 52-year-old Jerry Ledoux, a 36-year veteran firefighter of the Tiverton Fire Department, is being laid to rest. Hundreds of firefighters from as far as California, Canada, even England pay their respects.
When the fire service, public safety loses one of their own, it's always a very difficult time, and not just for the fire service. I think everybody feels the pain of that loss.
Those who knew him well and those who hardly knew him. Jim Waters would just say hi at a Dunkin' Donuts every morning.
But he's quite a man, you can see by the turnout.
His casket, draped in Old Glory, is carried on a fire truck from the funeral home to St. Teresa's Church and on to the Notre Dame Cemetery. Ledoux joined the Tiverton Fire Department when he was only 16 years old. He died doing what he loved. While trying to find a man who drowned in the Stafford Pond, friends say he had a heart attack. Ledoux was off duty when he heard the call, but in his world, friends say he was always on duty. You're looking live now at busloads of people heading to Notre Dame Cemetery to put the fallen firefighter to rest. Also attending the funeral today, Congressman Patrick Kennedy and Attorney General Patrick Lynch. Nearby towns are supporting the fire department by answering any calls for service they have. And oddly enough, the Swansea Fire Department had to respond here to the church during the funeral because 2 people were feeling faint. We're told they're going to be okay. We're live at the mobile newsroom. I'm Jared Holbrook, Eyewitness News.
Memorial arrangements are also in place for the man Ledoux and Tiverton firefighters were trying to rescue. A wake for Joseph Traficante of Rehoboth will be held tonight from 4 to 8 at the Perry McStay Funeral Home in East Providence. A funeral mass will take place tomorrow morning at 11 at St. Mary's Church in Seekonk. And we'll have continuing coverage of the funeral for the Tiverton firefighter Jerry Ledoux starting tonight on Eyewitness News live at 5. Also, you can follow our coverage of this story on our website, WPRI.com.